Hello guys, and welcome back to the series where we review all the bikes and give you an overview of all the bikes right from 150cc all the way to 750cc, or the bikes that we can actually get hold of, and not from a manufacturing or not from a brand's perspective, but from a perspective of a rider. What do I mean by perspective of a rider? It means that I will showcase an overview where I also feel comfortable riding that bike, because I am a tall person, but also I will show a person who is short, that is 5 foot, like we showed on the Speed 400. The same way we are going to showcase all these things in all of the series which are going to come on right now. And here we are at KTM Kharadi with one more 400cc powerful machine which is newly launched right now. And before we proceed, or before we go ahead with that, I just want to tell you that please go like, share and subscribe to our channel, because you will get all the updates, regular updates on all these series. And also we will get on to this and we will showcase everything which is there in this powerful machine. I am Sheel Javeri and this is Pune Motorcycle Club Official. So here we have it, the Duke 390, the most powerful 400cc in this segment, and a 20cc much larger displacement from the predecessor or the last two generations of Duke. And now we'll talk about first we'll talk about its ergonomics or its looks, then we will go on to the torque and the cc, or you can say the build quality, and later on we will also talk about the seat height and how comfortable it is while riding. So let's move on to the first thing, which is the design. As you can see, the design is from the larger 1290 Duke, which comes with working DRLs, I should say, headlights, LED headlights, working DRLs. And if you go to see the 1290, the entire headlight was a full component, but in a 390cc or a Duke 390 they have working DRLs. And the working DRLs, if you can see out here, they are working DRLs with LED headlights. So this is one of the best things that they've given from the previous generation Duke that we had out here. This is the 200cc that I have right now, but the 390 also has the same kind of looks. So this is the new Duke 390, where they have done an amazing job on the entire looks of it. It looks so stunning and beautiful. I would love to literally get this bike right now, only if I had the money.
एक स्कीम है, अमीरों की स्कीम मेरे हाथ लगी है, 25 दिन में पैसा डबल.
So the next feature I want to point out are these disc brakes. They are 320mm disc brakes, which are larger from the previous two generations. And you know, it is a saying from Spider-Man that with great power comes great responsibilities. So obviously they have to give these, as this is a powerful machine, have to have a bigger disc brake so that the braking is on point. And obviously if there are chapris riding, so even they won't be able to control it. But if a proper rider is riding this bike with these kind of 320mm disc brake, he'll easily be able to stop at a very high speed. The second thing is it comes with Brembo brake pads. So the braking system is also on par with the disc brake, so you have to give all these features in a most powerful 400cc engine that Duke has come out with. Now the third feature I want to point out are the WP upside down forks. These upside down USD forks are from WP, and they are adjustable up to 5 clicks. If you can see out here, these are the place where you can do clicks, your adjustable clicks up to 5 clicks you can do. That is, if you can see the plus, you can adjust it, and there is a minus on the other side, so you can adjust it according to your position, according to your posture, according to your comfortability. Moving on to the next feature, and before I move on to the next feature as well, I just want to tell you or inform you that we are at KTM Kharadi, and there are obviously, it's a time when a lot of customers are going to come in and go out, so there might be a little bit of disturbance. It is it's a part and parcel of vlogging and also about reviewing bikes, because we cannot get these bikes hands-on at a track or where there is no noise at all. So we are doing whatever we can to give our reviewers the best thing that they can have, and by showing the best features and the best level that we can go up to. We are doing everything we can. So let's move on to the next feature. Now the next feature I want to talk about are these new switches on the handlebars. On the left side you can see that before that we had a kill switch. Now the kill switch is a slidable kill switch with the power button out here. So this comes with a hazard indicator just like the Speed 400. The next thing I want to showcase are these remote control, or maybe I would say that I am actually doing a remote control because these switches look like the ones which I can easily control. I mean the remote controls you get at home for switching on TV and switching off the TV. These are clickable toggle switches for the Tft Display. So the new Tft Display, it's smaller than the previous one. So let's start the engine first and let's see how it blows up. 30 years of Duke. Just look at that. Before that we used to get ready to race. Now we have 30 years of Duke. Now it's side stand obviously. Duke is one of the bikes which first came out where if you have your side stands on, the engine won't start if you're on the gear. So that is one of the best features that I like from Duke, which has been taken on from Duke and to other bikes also right now. So getting back onto the display, you can see all these display is coming out with new ones where the ABS road, the MTC. What is MTC? It is nothing but traction control. The side stand is on. Getting back onto the display, it is so vibrant in colors that even on a very bright sunny day, you will be able to look at it very nicely, very comfortably. So we'll get onto all the features inside loaded on the Tft Display by browsing through the menu. The first one, as you can see, is the motorcycle menu. In the motorcycle menu, you have different ride modes. There are 3 ride modes: straight, then there is track, and there is rain. Oh my god, look at that. That's so funny. It's like rain. Barish ho rahi hai. It's raining. Oh, sorry. Getting back on to the second one is the ABS. You can turn on, it's a switchable ABS. Dual channel ABS like the previous Dukes also used to get. Even this Duke has a dual channel ABS. So if you can see, it's road is like the front one is open on. Supermoto is red means this one is closed, green means it is on, and red means it's off. These are the 2 dual channel ABS. Like I said, these are the 2 switchable ABS you can go. MTC is nothing but traction control, like you can see out here. Again, green means green signal, obviously you have to go. Red signal is you do not go. Even in traffic, whenever there's a red signal, please stop. Whenever there's a green signal, please go. Do not violate those rules. So we'll go back. This is on, this is off. Now moving on, the launch control. Right now I cannot get onto the launch control. Maybe it might come after the first servicing, because it's in the extra features, so maybe it'll unlock after you have your first servicing done. So right now I cannot get into the launch control, so we'll go and see what else. This is the first menu which covered the motorcycle part of it. Now we'll go and see what other features does the Tft Display have. You come to the settings. Now settings are normal settings, which has a ton of features, that is quick shifter, connectivity, clock, date, timings, and also the language. And every time you shift the language, you can see English, Dutch, Italian, French, sorry, Spanish. And so every time this also keeps on changing the flag. Obviously Indian flag is not there. Otherwise you would have had Hindi or Marathi out here, and that would have been much better, I think. So let me just come here and tell you, before I switch on the bike and show the exhaust note, I just wanted to let you know that this time they have come up with an underbelly exhaust. Some people said that the exhaust, the normal exhaust, was when they were having when they were cornering, it used to scrape the exhaust as well, and it used to look a little boring. The older exhaust used to look boring, and being a 390 owner, even I felt that it did not have that much of bass. So even I changed my exhaust to a barrel exhaust, which is a really nice upgrade. And you can check all the mods on my bike as well in the on our YouTube channel. So moving on, as I said, is the underbelly exhaust, which looks, I think it looks amazing according to me. And they've just covered up everything. There won't be any chance of you even having a burn on your foot when you place your leg out here as well, because they've covered it up. The entire pipe has been covered very well. So let's go on and listen to the exhaust note. 3, 2, 1. Exhaust note was mind blowing. I mean, I loved the exhaust. It has a better punch than the previous Duke 390. Moving on to the next one, as I said that the front USD forks were adjustable up to 5 clicks. Even the rear ones are adjustable up to 5 clicks. And because look at the position that the rear monoshock is, it is diagonally placed and not vertically upwards like this. So because of that, the seat height has been reduced to 800 mm from the previous 830 mm, making it much better for the people who don't have who are not heighted enough. And it will, even a person who's, like I said at the start of the video, I will also give an overview. If you are short or if you are tall, if you can ride this bike, yes you can. And if you're 5 foot 5 inch, you can still ride this bike. It will still be good enough for you to ride a bike. So like I said, it is adjustable up to 5 clicks, both the front and the rear suspension, making it much better and comfortable for your riding position or for your riding capabilities. If you want to do, if you are into street biking, or if you are into cornering, or if you are into stunting, you can adjust it accordingly. And the seats are really comfortable. It is much better actually, and the foam is much better. So now that I'm sitting on the Duke 390, as you can see that my knees are bent, that means I can easily ride this. And also, a person who is just 5 foot 5 inches can easily ride this bike and maneuver it as well. It is not that heavy as well. So it is really nice and comfortable. It has a 800 mm height, which is good. The Speed 400 that we tested had a 790 mm height, so it's just 10 mm more than the Speed 400 being cafe racer kind of bike, and this being a street bike, it is really good to give such a short height as well for the short riders. Not mocking y'all short riders, but I'm just giving a matter of fact that even y'all can ride this very easily. Now coming to the next part, which is the tank. The tank is 15-liter metallic tank, and I think the average that KTM tells is around 25-30 kilometers per liter. So it is really nice that they've given a much larger fuel tank of 15 liters. So as you can see, this is written as E20. What does E20 stand for? It stands for ethanol. So ethanol, you 20% ethanol and 80% of normal fuel. But there's a misconception that if you do not put ethanol in it, this bike won't start or this bike will get spoiled. No, it just means that if there is a proper amount of ethanol in the bike, you'll get much better average and much better life. Finally, the last thing that I want to tell you all is about the rear disc. The front disc is 320 mm and the rear one is a 240 mm disc brake with Metzeler tires in stock. The stock bike gets a Metzeler tire. I know I am crying in the corner because I got a Rev Z, but they have Metzeler tires now, and with a 240 mm disc brake at the back. So this covers a whole lot of features that the Duke 390 has. And finally, I want to tell you that the showroom or on-road price that Pune covers is 3,74,000. It's an on-road price in Pune, and I think for such a loaded feature bike from KTM, this price is really good, and it's I think a positive that with the increasing price also, they've had so many features loaded in the bike. Oh wait, just before you leave, I just wanted to ask one small question, or I wanted to show you one small thing. So if you see the mirrors out here, I mean any bike enthusiast would have known which mirrors are these. So what I would like you all to do is one small task. Let us know in the comment section which mirrors are from which brand these mirrors are from, or which bike these mirrors have you seen in the comment section down below.
That Molly, yeah, Abu Dhabi, with a bad bitch look like Scotty, ooh, right beside me, in the phantom off that Molly, yeah, Abu Dhabi, with a bad bitch look like Scotty, ooh, right beside me, in the phantom off that Molly, yeah.